Boys, the free agency promo just dropped in Madden 24, and this is what you can do to pick up a full free 97 overall champion with ease today. Now, Say family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful week so far, and without further ado, let's get it started. Now, the card we're going to be centering this video around and focusing on in this video is going to be 97 overall Kendall Fuller, who I'm not going to lie, is a very solid free player, and thankfully, EA Sports changed up the way this card worked based on how they've done players like this in past promos. Now, as you can see right here, I've got an 89 overall Kendall Fuller, absolutely big chilling in my item binder, and you can pick up this card as well by simply opening up your free agent welcome pack. When you do so, you get this 89 overall Fuller. I know this card isn't good, but we're gonna upgrade him. Now, as you can see, this card can get boosted from that 89 overall player to a sweet, majestic 97 overall Kendall Fuller. That card will have 97 speed. That card will have 95 agility, really good acceleration at a 97 as well. He's a zone archetype cornerback, and in terms of his discounted abilities, I'll show you guys them right here. It looks like he's gonna get short route KO, medium route KO, and deep route KO discounted, which kind of sucks. He gets pick artist and flat zone for 0, which is awesome. And then he also just gets like the base abilities right here. But as a flat zone defender, this card might be kind of crazy. He's gonna have really good speed. He's 5'11", which isn't like the best thing in the world, but I think as a flat zone defender in a zone scheme or in a main scheme, this card is a must-have. Now, how do you boost this man to that 97 overall for free? Well, you got to put in 3 free agency tokens. As you guys can see, I literally have 2 of them already, and the promo's been out for what, 30 minutes from the time I'm recording this, so it is not hard to get these tokens. Let's talk about the optimal strategy, the exact formula you want to follow to get these tokens very easily. Now, the way we get these tokens is incredibly simple. You can get 2 of them from the free agency field pass and 1 of them from your solo challenges. As you guys can see right here at level number 5, there's token number 1, and at level number 9, there's token number 2. Now, boys, you can get to level 9 today. It's not like the past promos in this game where you couldn't get that final token on the first day that it released and you had to wait a week. No, that's not the case. With this one, you can get it on day 1. You can get it right now. Then also, like we said, there's another token located in the NFL free agency solo challenges when we get up to star reward level number 95, aka tier number 4, we get our 3rd and final free agency upgrade token. Now, what's the formula? What do we want to do to get these tokens in the quickest way possible and get them today? Well, step number 1 is completing 3 free agency sets. Now, which ones do you want to do? Well, there's a combination of 2 sets I'm going to get you guys to do. The first one is just going to be the base low overall free agency player right here. As you guys can see, the 88 overall free agency elite fantasy pack, you want to do this one 2 times, and you want to pick 2 players that you can put in your lineup. So for me, I did these, and I picked the middle linebacker and I picked the defensive tackle. And honestly, for a lot of people watching this video, I'm assuming you probably have like straggler 86 and 87 overall players in your binder from just like past packs you've opened. So put them in here and get this set done twice. If you got to buy cards, you got to buy cards, but hopefully you don't have to. Then once we've done that, we're going to do the 94 overall free agency hero fantasy pack. This requires 591 overall free agency cards, and it gives you a 94 free agent player. And boys, if you do this properly, you snipe your cards properly, you're not going to really be losing any coins when you do this. You might even make some, because just looking at prices right here, if we take a look at the 91 overall free agency players, you can snipe these cards at about 20,000 coins. That's kind of the number I'd be looking for. You might have to pay a touch over that, but in a perfect world, you're finding at 20k. As you guys can see, we're seeing up for 25, but it is very doable to get these cards at 20. Like, I was finding them at 20, I was finding them at 18. If you need to pay a little more, you need to pay a little more, but 20 is ideal. Then once we spend those like 100 to 125,000 coins to do the set, we get a 94 overall player who right now is selling for about 110k. So in a perfect world, you do the set at about 100, you sell the card off for like 110, and just like that, you're not going to lose out on any coins, and you're going to complete that set. For some reason, my bids don't show up right here, but I was finding them at like 20k. Okay, step number 3, we've done our sets. Then I need you guys putting these players in your lineup. So as you can see, we got the 88 overall players for doing the first 2 sets I talked about. That gave me a middle linebacker, and that gave me a defensive tackle. Put those 2 cards in your lineup. That is a must. Then step number 4, once you've done that, it's time to play some solo challenges. You're going to play 19 of these solo challenges, and you are going to get 5 stars on 19 of the challenges. If you guys want to look at the ones I played, I think I played the best possible formula. I basically skipped out on a bunch of full quarter solos as well as defensive solos, so I'm going to scroll through. You can pause this video. I would suggest you guys play the exact ones I did, or at least some similar ones, because some of these are full quarter solos. We don't want to play those. We want to play all the quick ones. So as you guys can see, these are the exact challenges I did, getting up to 95 stars and getting that free agency agency token, which is a must, as well as getting progress on the field pass, which is what we're going to focus on right now. Okay, now at this point in the background, I've just been tinkering with what you guys have been getting progress on, kind of giving you the optimal progress to get everything done, which is required. But let me just quickly explain what needs to be done, because at this point, you got the 1 token from your free agency solo challenges, but you've also made progress on the free agency field pass. You've gotten this mission completed, which is 70 stars in the free agency challenges. Tick that off right there. And you also got the set missions completed. You did 3 sets and you did a hero or champion set. So just like that, these 2 missions are fully knocked out. And while you were playing your solo challenges, like I said, I told you guys to put 2 free agency players in your lineup. That's exactly what I did. And as you can see, I've basically got 50% progress on most of these missions, which is awesome to see. And at this point, if you follow the exact strategy, which I did, you should be at like level number 5. You should have 2 tokens for free, which means all you're going to have to do is get to level number 9. Now, how can you get to level number 9? Well, luckily enough for us, boys, if you do the stats, challenges, and sets missions, you get to level number 9. You don't even have to worry about playing any head-to-head. You can do stats, challenges, and sets, and you can get up to level number 9, which is amazing. Level number 9 is where we get that 3rd and final upgrade token. That's where the card becomes a 97 overall player, and you don't have to play online to do so. If you follow the strategies I showed you in this video, all that's going to be left is grinding a little bit of stats. Now, as you guys can see right here, really all we're going to have to do while we're grinding these stats is we're going to have to play a couple solo challenges to put some points on the board, as well as get some passing yards, and then we got to play a little defense. And boys, it is super simple to go through here, score those points, get those passing yards. If you guys want passing yards and you want to get points, I would say the best solo to play is Legend Calvin Johnson. It starts you off on the 10-yard line. Week number 5, his second solo. Very easy. Just throw the streak route, score your touchdown. That'll give you 6 points and 90 yards. If you go through here and complete that, I want to say 30 times. I know that sounds like a lot, but it goes by really quick. If you complete that 30 times over, I think you get your points, and I know you 100% are going to get those passing yards. As you guys can see right here, pretty simply, we're just going to throw that ball up. Our receiver is going to be way faster than the defender. We get into the end zone. We beat the solo. It's quick. Then the one that's going to be even easier to grind is the defensive stuff. I would honestly go to Charles Woodson's second solo. It's in the exact same sequence as Calvin Johnson. Go to his second solo right here. Call an all-out blitz. You can easily get a sack fumble. I believe you got to do that a total of like 15 times. Once you do that 15 times over, which again, I know it sounds like a big number, but you're getting these done in under a minute. Once you do that, your entire stats missions are going to be completed. You're going to get that 3rd and final token. You're going to get that Kendall Fuller, which is exactly what we want to see. And just to show you guys what this looks like, as you guys can see, we're sending the all-out blitz. When we get the sack, we also get the fumble. This solo is good because it starts off in the second quarter and you're winning. So typically they're going to be passing the football. We would just replay this over and over. Again, it's super quick. It's taking you like less than a minute per sack. It's about as easy as it gets. As long as they throw the football, you should get a sack fumble on basically every single play. As you guys can see, of course they run it there, bro. But regardless, I would say it's a pretty simple formula to get this free Kendall Fuller card. Follow those steps I showed you in this video, and that man is going to be yours today. And he's probably going to be yours in about an hour to an hour and a half of grinding. It's not too bad. It's not the easiest thing, but it's not too bad. I would say it's worth it. So yeah, boys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to scroll down and drop a like if you found it helpful. And if you want to stay up to date with more Madden 24 Ultimate Team tips and tricks, be sure to scroll down and hit that red subscribe button as well. And until next time, boys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so very much for the love on the channel. I'm out. Love y'all, boys. Peace.